We sold our house on the edge of town and sold my business in order to start our new journey and buy 20 acres of rural, undeveloped land to try our hand at homesteading. With zero experience, we are planting, growing, harvesting, preserving, raising livestock, building our home ourselves, beekeeping, homeschooling, really everything homestead you can think of, we are trying. We invite you to come alongside us in this learning adventure. If this interests you, which I pray it does, please subscribe to our channel and do please interact with us. We can all learn from each other. Good morning, campers. Today is the day that we have all been waiting for, and it's the day of the twins' party. And the pool is finally swimmable. We've even tested it out a couple of days, swam in it. It's beautiful, it's perfect, and it's refreshing, and I'm so excited for them to have their birthday party today. So excited. Campers, happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, but by the time you see this video, it's going to be happy belated Mother's Day. As you can see, I'm inside our pool. After putting it up, I noticed because it was stored outside not really well for 2.5 years, there's little bitty holes all around it. So I'm going to go around. I purchased a above ground pool patching repair kit from Walmart, not sponsored. And so I'm going to go around, look for the holes and get those patched, because the rest of the parts to the pool that I ordered come tomorrow, hopefully. And we have less than 2 weeks to get this pool up and going and filtered, filled, all of that good stuff. Less than 2 weeks before the party. So I'm going to take you along with me throughout my day. Okay, so far I've only seen just a small handful. I don't really know where to put you so you could see me get this repaired. All the instructions say is to make sure that the patch that you cut is bigger than the hole, and then it says to round out the edges. That's really all it says, so that is what I'm going to be doing. I thought there were more holes down here, which is why I keep staring over here, but let me show you what I just did. You can barely even tell. I did already do one because it came with patches that actually match the liner. Cannot find those this morning, so I'm using the clear ones that I found that came with the same kit. But you can barely, the only reason why you can tell is because I'm pointing it out. But this piece right here I patched last week, which was the only hole that I thought we had. But Do you see? I even lined it up with the rest of the squares so that it would be hard to see that there is a patch. So anyway, I'm gonna continue on. I'll check back in with you. Okay, I think I got them all. That right there was a patch. So I need to let that dry. And then I showed you the one I did the other day. Yes, this pool needs to be cleaned. That's the next step, is to clean out this pool with the shop vac, scrub it, and then when the parts come tomorrow, we're going to be filling it and then putting the chemicals in it. And then, where was the other hole? I did such a good job that now I can't even see where I did it. Oh, little snail friend. Put her in a new home. Where on earth did that patch I just did go? If you guys see it before me, let me know in the comments below. Wow, I can't believe that I can't even see it. Well, anyway, there was one on this side that I patched. Did such a good job that you can't even see it. And then the one by the stairs, and then the one down here. I don't think I see anymore. I'm gonna talk to my husband when he's done in the garden and have him do another double check before we get this thing filled. But here we go. Again, yes, it's super dirty. That's our next step, is to get this thing deep cleaned and then fill it and then put chemicals in it and attach the new pump that we got. So there it is. And then look at this view from the pool. How stunning is this? These kids are so blessed. And then they have a trampoline to jump on. And then out this side of the pool is the creek. See here the birds singing, the water flowing. I know nothing that the kids would appreciate, but the parents that come, maybe they'll appreciate a peaceful fellowship time while their kids are enjoying and having fun. So, all right, I'll keep checking back in with you, see what else we've got going on for the day. Okay, I wanted to jump back on here really quick and say, even after our hours and the money spent, you know, we're not perfect and we're not professional pool installers. So when we start filling this up, you're going to notice that it's still not going to be perfectly level, and there's going to be a low spot and a high spot in the pool. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. And then we don't notice these things until after we return the equipment and already put sand down and all of that good stuff. So it is what it is, even though I can't stand that saying. This is just where we're gonna, this is it. This is the finished product. We're not gonna do any more. We're not gonna move the pool again, take it down again, revisit the sand, none of that. This is just how it's gonna be. It's way better than it was when we first started. So we are happy with that, but it is, you are gonna notice that even though all of our work and such, you're gonna still notice that once we fill the pool, it's still gonna be uneven. But we're hoping that it's not gonna make that big of a difference once the water is in, but only time will tell. Check back in with you guys. This is a 20-foot round, 54-inch deep pool. I think I forgot to mention that. So that's for those who are interested in seeing exactly how big this is, in case you guys are contemplating getting one and what size to choose. And I'll be filming a little bit more, probably not of the party, but of at least my kiddos swimming in it, so you can see the pool in comparison to like an actual body swimming. So the pool parts came in today, And so I got a little flustered with it and I couldn't put it together. So my husband is putting the brand new filter, the sand pump filter, installing that with all the parts that I ordered. So I'm gonna go check on him, and then if all the parts are correct and here and installed, then tomorrow I will be cleaning the inside of the pool. And then after the pool is cleaned, we're gonna fill it with water and then treat the water and run the pump. So tomorrow's gonna be an exciting day for my daughter, I'm sure. Looks like it's all installed. Is. Husband did a great job because I gave up on it. He figured it out. Think we're ready for water tomorrow?
Jane's ready to go for a dive.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, she's
Jane, you ready for swimming?
Yeah, swim in it when I get home.
Jane.
You'll be in it.
Yeah.
I'll be already in the pool. Ready, and I'll be standing there, arms out, and then I'll be floating as soon as the water is in there.
Guess what time it is? Other than time to clean it. And we got our brand new, bigger, more powerful pump installed. But we're pulling the water straight from the creek. There's a pump down there, and then the electrical cord is plugged in to the house, and the hose is in the pool. Now I'm just in the pool trying to get out all of the wrinkles at the bottom with my bare feet. So when I see the wrinkles, see if we can see any. Like there's a wrinkle right there, so I'm just trying to tap it out with my foot. Which seems to be working, so that's the point where we're at right now on the pool. So I'm just gonna continue to get all the wrinkles out as the pool is filling up. Yes, it still looks super dirty. I got a substantial amount out, and then we're just gonna let the pool filter do the rest. That's why we're trying to get this filled a week and a half prior to the birthday party so we can get it nice and filtered and cleaned by the time kiddos decide to jump in here. So that's where we're at with this. Slow rolling, but still going. Oh, there you are. Every 30 minutes or so, I have to come back out here, check the water, and check the poles. Move them back if needed. I don't think they're really ready this time. There's not much progress. The water is slow rolling since we're using a pump to bring it in from the creek. That one doesn't need to be scooted back. Anyway, so just do this on repeat over and over again until the pool is full and positioned. That doesn't need to be moved. This one might. Yep. All right. I think that's good for now. Yep. All right. Just keep doing that until it's full. Good morning, campers. Today is day 2 of the pool fill. Had to turn it off last night just for safety reasons since we're using a pump to bring the water in from the creek. So I started this about an hour ago. It's just going to be slow filling. But we do have all day today to get this thing filled, so hopefully it'll be mostly filled by this evening. I'll keep you posted. Malachi is our little blind rescue. In between storms a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, he somehow found us as a little bitty baby, not being able to see, couldn't fend for himself, couldn't eat, couldn't hunt. He was very, very, very sick. He will be sick probably the rest of his life, but at least he's being medicated and his symptoms are mostly controlled. But now he has a happy, very well-loved life when he most likely would not have made it one more night out here alone. This is the side of the property we found him in. The dogs were barking at something, and I thought it was just the sheep, and the sheep were back here, but they kept staring off in the distance, and I found him curled up like right here, like hunched, not curled up, but like hunched down, like scared, like right here. And then when I tried to come, because he was feral, he hid underneath this trampoline, and it took me a little bit to get him so that I could save him and take him to the doctor. Huh. Yep. You remember that spot, don't ya? Mouse. But he's not feral anymore, huh? You're not feral anymore, babies. No, sir. Now he's just the sweetest little thing. We did end up having to get his left eye removed. His right eye we saved, but he still cannot see out of it. Yep. Very happy. He's a very happy, very curious little kitty. And he's not letting his disability stop him at all. He has taught me so much about life. Very determined. Such a sweet, sweet addition to our homestead. Anyway. Our creek is pretty low this morning. Even though he can't see, he has adapted super, super well. Like now he knows this is his home. He knows his way around our house. Even the second floor, he'll run up and down the stairs with confidence. He knows where the couches are, where everything is really inside the house, and he knows his boundary lines. Although he tries to cross them outside, he knows where his property is. So he knows where the front yard is, side yard. He knows where to get to certain things. So very, very smart, determined little kitty for being blind. Such a special, special cat. This is day 2 of fill up. We're probably 30% filled. Still have a long way to go. Okay, so the pool is not completely, it's not even halfway full of water yet. But because we're bringing in the water from the creek, it's already green because it's creek water. So I've decided to go ahead and start the bleach treatment to give it a head start. I feel like if I don't do this, we're not going to be ready in time for the party, which is next weekend now. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these chemicals to treat the pool. I'm going to turn you around so you can see how green the water is. So here it is, straight from the creek water, which is why it's so green. So we're going to try to give it a jump start to get this water crystal clear blue. These chemicals have their work cut out for them, so we shall see. This apple juice container is just so I could put the liquid inside there, because based on how many gallons this pool is, I need 6 ounces of this one. I haven't read the shock yet, and this has 12 ounces in it, so I'm just going to do it halfway. You know, basic. I'm a math genius. So these are the chemicals I'm using. I also have shock treatment in here, 2 tablets, because again, based on how many gallons of water this holds. So I'm just going to pop that in, let it start doing its thing, and then I'm going to add these liquids in as well. Okay, so I know that you're not really supposed to see results for a couple of days, but I actually already I see it starting to clear already. So hopefully by this evening it'll be even more clear. I could tell a huge difference already. Like it still is green, but look how much more blue it is already. So, okay. Let it continue filling and do its thing. While the pool is still filling, we're probably about halfway now. And I put the shock treatment in it, so it should be getting clearer. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning all this mess up. I already started on this stair. You could tell the difference between the two. And I also started on this pole, which you can tell the difference. So I'm gonna be going around the pool. That part may not come off because that red orange is on the plastic. That T is a plastic part, so I may not be able to get it off of that, but I am able to get it off of the metal. So I'm gonna go around the pool and just kind of try to make it look a little nicer. If it was just for us, I probably would still do the poles to get the rust off, but I wouldn't spend so much time. But because it's a party, I'm gonna try to make it look a little nicer. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna actually scrub the pool itself. See how it's dirty right there? But I did go ahead and clean all of the whites. So the poles, the plastic, the stairs. Already it looks so much better. Getting closer to being ready for the party. Here, if you hear the background, my husband just started the mower, so he's going to mow before the rain hits today. Oh, there's a little ladybug. I'm gonna save her. Oh, oh no! I didn't know she was tied to that. I didn't know she was tied to the inner tube. I'm gonna save her. But so close. So close to even to be able to start the pump too. I can't wait to get that started. Get this really filtered out. Oh, just several more hours at this rate. Several more hours. I'm gonna save that ladybug. Okay, so my next project, I forgot that I had another box of solar power string lights for outdoors. Obviously it's outdoors, it's solar, but and I thought to like dress this little party area up because it's got the trampoline and the pool. I thought to put some of those lights right here. Her birthday party is during the day, but in case we have any friends that like end up staying the night or whatever, I thought it would be cool to have some light out here. We don't have electricity out on this side, so solar power would be perfect. So I'm about to put those up right now. I forgot the most important tool, which is my ladder. So I'm gonna go grab that and I'll be right back. All right. Now you're not really going to be able to see them right now, but I'll check back in with you this evening if I remember to show you with them all lit up. You can see them right there. So I have it circling the pool right here, behind the trampoline, and then it comes over to here. And so see, I kind of want it to come here also, so I'll do another strand right there. That way it's all the way on this side. It's gonna be gorgeous back here. I cannot wait. Let's check on the pool. So close. Still green, but way better than it was. Check back on the pool color later this evening, and then in a couple of days I may have to shock it one more time before doing the regular treatment maintenance. And we haven't even started the filter yet to let it do its job either, so I'm sure that's going to help substantially. But yeah, it's one more project done. It's been 2.5 days and we're so close. It's almost to the point where we could start running the filter. So close. So I came out to check on it this morning, and now those are no longer covered. So where is the leak happening? There's a leak somewhere. That's really unfortunate. Wow. So after investigating, I found no leaks, nothing. So I came to the conclusion that I left the hose in and the water siphoned back out, back into the creek. Siphoned right back. So, mystery solved. We'll find out for sure once I get this thing filled finally today and I take the hose out if the water stays in. Which it should. That's the only thing I can think of. It's kind of discouraging, but we're going on 3 full days of taking creek water and filling up this pool. It's just taking way longer than I had thought originally, but still plenty of time for the party, which is next Saturday. Today is Friday, so we still have exactly a week to get this water clear and blue, and this should be done filling up today. It should take probably no more than 3-4 more hours. Yes, that's how long it's been taking. And then we can finally start this pump. My husband doesn't work all day, so we'll be able to get this thing started today. That's the plan anyway. I will keep you posted. Can't wait. Okay, it's past 8:00 p.m. So I'm officially waving the white flag for today. It's so close, and the filter is actually, or the intake is completely submerged. So that's good. So tomorrow morning it's full enough to start the pump filter. Didn't want to do it tonight just because it's so late and I'm not going to be able to monitor it if something goes wrong because we're going to bed here soon. And we didn't want to start it up at dark. So, oh, look what just came on. The lights I installed, except they're flashing, so I need to figure out why. Anyway, didn't want that running without me being awake to make sure nothing is going to go awry. But yeah, this is as far as we're getting tonight. So we just have a teeny tiny bit, maybe 2 hours more of pumping tomorrow. And then we should be completely ready and done. And then I'll do another shock treatment since it's not super blue yet. It's still kind of green from the pond water, but so yeah, I'm gonna shock it one more time and then just do the weekly maintenance to it. But look how pretty these lights are. Too bad they're blinking. I need to figure out why. Okay, it's officially been 4 full days. So close. We are so close. But still probably about 4 hours away from being completely full. If you hear that in the background, it must be 12 o'clock. Every day at noon, because we are tornado prone where I live, they sound the tornado alarms as a daily, every single day at noon, a daily test. Anyway, it looks like we could stop right here, but we can't because the flow-in is still above water, and I believe it's supposed to go to this line to be completely full. So, and each line, it seems like it takes a little over an hour to fill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so about 4 more hours of filling. We can go ahead though and start, since the intakes are completely submerged, we can start the pump. I just don't want to until my husband gets off of work and comes home. I don't want to do this without him, so I'll wait for him. Then we'll get that thing turned on, do another shock treatment to get all this green out of here, and then hopefully, God willing, we will be ready to go. My daughter so badly wants to go ahead and swim before her party, and I just don't know if that's going to happen. So I will keep you guys updated. I think it is finally filled. I want to celebrate. I didn't think this day would ever come. Here it is. Full. So now we will start the filter process. Well, let's check on the holes that we repaired. No water. I'm excited. It's finally time.
Check the valve clamp for tightness. Check the pump strainer pot is full of water. Can't really see it. There should be. Water flowed through. Tighten the pump lid, prime, and start the pump. How do you prime? That's what I don't understand.
Oh, there is an on-off button, love.
Oh, okay. So, what's this? Times. Okay. So what's the times? Is it this? Oh,
Maybe.
It's that Yeah, it sits 12
So
hours.
where's the primer though?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking that hose was for. How does it even prime? Let's turn it on. Ready?
Without priming it? Oh. There we go. That's it. Yay. Now I can treat it one more time.
Oh, we're losing water. Look at.
All right, the pump is running. And I just treated it with a shock treatment again. So we'll see how clear the water gets this time. We don't have much time to figure this out before the party, so here's hoping. Here's praying. These are the teasiest, tiniest little crawdaddy babies, craw babies I have ever seen. They're like the size of a quarter in length. They are so cute. I didn't even know there was any life in this creek. Because this isn't even the real creek. This is the runoff. Oh, they're so precious. I'm gonna go try to feed them. Okay, so what I've decided to do is we do have, even in our small town, have one, well, in a couple towns over, one pool supply place. So I plan on getting some water in a cup, and this morning I'm gonna take it over to get the water tested to figure out what chemicals I need to get this going properly and hopefully in time. So I'll keep you posted on that situation. We're now on a 7-day countdown to the party, so we don't have much time to figure it out. It does look more clear, but as you can see, it's still cloudy and it needs to be completely clear blue by the party. So we'll see. This is day 3 of shock treatments. I feel like it's getting more blue and more clear, but it is still cloudy. Gonna see what tomorrow looks like. See if I have to shock it one more time. And then hopefully the pool can just rest after that, so that it'll be swimmable in time for the party. Today is Saturday. Their party is next Saturday. So, yeah, here's what the pool water looks like. I found this at Goodwill today. This is my daughter's favorite game, and I found it in a giant outdoor play size. Isn't that cool? I'm so excited for this party for her. Again, this is where I'm gonna have all the outdoor games and stuff. And then right there, I'm gonna have our huge dining room table with a canopy for shade. That way all the parents can be in the same area that the kids are and make sure that they're playing safely and things like that. We were gonna have them in our front yard, not our side yard, the table and the parents, but I would prefer that everyone is just here on this side yard, just for safety precautions. Kids can get a little wild. So yeah, again, today is day 3 of back-to-back shock treatments. I went to the pool supply place this morning, and they gave me some recommendations on how to equalize this pool water and get it ready. So taking her advice, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. I'm gonna check again this evening, but she said give it really until Monday morning. So we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna wait until Sunday evening, and if it's still not good, I'm gonna shock it again, hopefully for the last time. I'm hoping actually this was the last time, but the levels actually went down by half from shocking it yesterday until today. So it'll probably do the same and possibly be swimmable without me having to do another shock treatment again. But just in case, hopefully we have time before the party. It is now Sunday, 6 days until the party. And you can see the bottom. It's super dark because we need to vacuum it, which is on the agenda today. But we can finally see the bottom. Gonna test the water with our test strips again. I'm on my
Mally's getting in.
He's getting in the pool?
He's trying to. He's trying to climb up. He's so funny.
You're there to make sure that it is sucking.
Of course it is. It's just under a load. That's what it's doing.
Okay. Well, it wasn't at first. But
Okay, I'm gonna.
you can edit all that out.
If we go any higher, Mally's gonna want to get in. I'm a wet cat.
Can you see the bottom as I'm going?
Yeah, but you need to get away from the.
The bubbles? Oh. Hello, campers. I can't keep track of how many days now I've been at this pool thing, but I think we're on like day 6 of trying to regulate the pH in the water and the alkalinity. So I'm waiting on a vacuum that I ordered. I ordered an automatic vacuum. Hopefully that will help, because all I was doing was stirring things up when I vacuumed before. So sorry, I'm just checking this out. So I'm waiting for that to come in. We're having to postpone the kids' birthday party just because I want to make sure that the water is nice and safe for all the kids that are coming. So I'm also buying pH reducer. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I may have to do completely different videos. I was hoping to get the whole pool done all in one video, but it seems like there's going to be a to be continued, which I absolutely hate for you, and I'm so sorry, but it's just taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. That might be naive of me, just because I'm new to pool maintenance. But I wanted to show you that the water is getting clear. Look how pretty, but well, look how pretty, but then you see all the gunk at the bottom that my vacuum did not pick up. But you could at least see the bottom, so that's a huge improvement. So I'm going to show you the water. Don't mind the gunk at the bottom because I am getting a vacuum that will automatically clean all of that out of there. But here is where we're at so far. So it's clear. It's very crystal clear now. No more fog, which is amazing. But now we have to touch on how unsafe it is to swim in at the moment. So I have to bring the pH down. And like I said, I'm getting chemicals for that. Plus I am getting a vacuum to vacuum the bottom of that. And what I'm going to go ahead and do now is clean the sand. I got a new sand filter for this pool this year. And every once in a while, you do need to clean the sand. Sorry, it's loud. I've got the filter on right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to show you what I have learned watching a couple YouTube videos on how to do that. Right now, the pump is on filter. And I have to do a wash out and then a rinse of the sand, and you'll see all the gunk and the sand from the pool. So it's a pretty neat process, and I'm going to take you along with me. Okay, so here is our pump up close and personal. Before you change any of the settings, you always want to turn your pump off. We have the Viva pump. It's a 1 horsepower, so it's substantially bigger than our last one. Our last one was not keeping up, so we didn't have the pool up for very long. Ended up getting frogs and stuff living in it. Anyway, so we're preventing that this year. So it was set to filter. I'm going to go ahead and open up this waste cap, and the water's going to start rushing out. So you want to step away from that. And then after you do that, I've learned so I'm going to change it to backwash and then turn it on. And you start to see the water's going to get all brown. You see it changing colors right here. Turn it off again, and then we're going to rinse it. Turn it back on. Turn it back off again and replace the cap. You should have seen it the first time I did this. The first time I did this, the water was so brown. Like, I'm talking dark. It was nasty. Okay, so after this is on nice and tight, then you put it back to filter. And then turn your machine back on. And now it's clear. If I didn't do all that and let it float out the back like that, because I learned this the hard way, was I didn't open up the waste, and so it was just putting it in there. And so then, because I didn't research first, so then when I turned on this water, oh, that dark sewage looking water, it wasn't sewage, but it looked like sewage water, was dumping right back into the pool. So you could tell that I did it correctly because it's nice and clear. Live and learn. This is a learning channel, so I wish I would have filmed that, because you should have seen the panic on my face. But it prompted me to do the correct research, and I found a really good YouTuber who was quick and to the point, very informative, and I'm so grateful for him. I'm going to zoom out let you get another angle of where we're at so far. And like I said, these videos for the pool, unfortunately, is going to be in like a 2-part series because it's taken way longer than I anticipated. But yeah, you can see the bottom now. You can see all the gunk on the bottom, but look, you can see all the way down. So it's nice and crystal clear. That's no longer a problem. We no longer have fog, but now we just need to get the pH and alkalinity balanced. So I'll keep you guys posted as often as I can until we get this regulated. We pushed the twins party out just 1 week. So it's now in a couple of weeks to give me enough time to not stress out and to make sure this is nice and safe for all the kiddos. But I'll keep checking back in with you. And if this is where the video ends, then just remember to be blessed and be a blessing. Thank you for watching.